Hey everyone, welcome to the Unified Special Love Edition, the addition to the work and money forecast that I provide on a weekly basis. Instead of doing it per zodiac or per sign, I decided to do a unified special love edition so you can fall anywhere, at any place, at any time in this reading, anywhere in the land. And if you are interested in the extended, then you can check the description box on ways to get that recording. So before we start, we're going to go ahead and begin with a gemstone. As you know, I like to contribute the gemstone across the board, work, money, and love. So hopefully it'll be of, great support to you internally. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to invest in certain things. You know what you need. And it could be purpurite, okay, for this week's work, money, and love issues, okay? Purpurite, and it is equated with boss, the emperor, okay? So I'm gonna set that here. Hopefully you can see it well enough to concentrate on it throughout the read. And I am going to take some time to find that and give you some information on what the purpurite means, because you only get 15 minutes. It's special love. All right, the purpurite intensifies the visualization of new plans and provides the resolution required to put them into action. It promotes spiritual development and imparts clear and lucid thoughts, bringing more order to the mind. Tarot interpretation is father, masculinity, energy, control of one thoughts, responsibility, order, clarity, realization of goals, putting life in order, the solution of material problems. Wow. Shadow aspect, weakness, profit-oriented attitude. I don't think that's bad. Hesitation, immaturity, power for power's sake. Okay? So, if you need to rewind that and listen to that again, please do so. It's to your benefit, our benefit. The underlining gemstone or energy is the snowflake obsidian, okay? And that is equated with the devil. So we have two major arcana energies rolling this week in work, money, and love issues, okay? Now, why am I saying issues? Could be a reason. I don't know. Could be a reason. So I'm going to leave that right there. And I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling, to see what's going on. I am behind. I didn't start my timer. So y'all got a couple of extra minutes going on here. All right. All right, so let's see what's going on with love, romance at work this week for all signs. This is a unified special love reading. Okay, let's see what the underlying energy this week is. The Three of Wands, the lady in waiting. You waiting, girl. You know he coming. I see your hands on your hip. And oftentimes when the hands is on the hip, it reflects being patient. I'm waiting. Whether I'm listening to you, whether I'm waiting for you to come on, whether I'm waiting for you to show up. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a sign of patience. So this is feminine energy. So the feminine is waiting for the masculine this week. Like, what you gonna do? Like, what are you going to do? You're just gonna have me waiting on you? Now, I don't know who this applies. This could be any sign. But this is a fire element, okay? Three of Wands is a fire element, okay? Fire energy. Maybe this is passion, okay? Because we are doing a romance at work, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're waiting for them to show up at work. You know how you be at work, you know what I'm saying? Because she look like she kind of glad to see you show up. You know what I'm saying? Been waiting. Okay, so what can you expect? The death card. So I'm hearing right off that something has to be cut out or cut off. Okay, this week. When it comes to your romance at work, something has to be kind of paused, put to a halt, maybe until you can think about what to do, or maybe it's got to do with an issue. I don't know. I keep saying the word issue. You know what I'm saying? We haven't gotten to the stem of things. We've just gotten to what to expect. And I'm also hearing that when it comes to this romance at work, some things are just dead. So it's just time to start over. You know what I'm saying? And maybe sometimes that's hard for people to do because sometimes people can get stuck. Okay? For some of you, this has been going on for a long time. Like this connection, if this is a connection, which I feel it is because she's been waiting. This has been going on for a long time. For some people. For those of you who is new, if this is new, something's changing. So that's why it has to be at a halt. Something has to change. You have something else you gotta do. Something is old. Gotta do it differently. Interesting. You got to do it differently. So here's that. See how that card started switching? I felt that energy. That's the devil in this. Remember I said that's the underlying energy to your crystal and stone alignment is the devil. It's complex. How we gonna do this? What can we do? The shit's gotten old. We gotta change it. That's some of you or one of you. Or this could apply to a particular zodiac, or this could be applied to you, sun, moon, rising on the cusp, CUSP, and North Node. I always apply North Node to the romance at work. That's what I do differently. North Node doesn't get enough credit, okay? Nor does the South Node, which is something else I'm going to start doing. North and South Node, you need to know more, okay? Let's find out where this is stemming from. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I'm hearing records. This was brought up in someone's reading before about some albums and records. I think it was Pisces or Aquarius. And it's funny that I'm mentioning Pisces because I was going to give this special love reading to Pisces. But then I changed my mind and said, no, I'm just going to make it unified. And not because Pisces gave me the most views, because they did not. Capricorn did. But I saw something in Capricorn that kind of perturbed me. I have to use the snowflake obsidian. See what I'm saying? And it allowed me to make this decision. See what I'm saying? So that's why those gemstones and crystals are so good. You know what I'm saying? The energies are real. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also hearing a third wheel in this. I don't know why, but the center of it is somebody is a third wheel. I don't know if y'all ride together. Maybe y'all carpool. Then I say something's gotten old, something's got to change. There's an interference here. This is also the Three of Wands. Somebody's a third wheel. And you already know by me saying that if this applies to you. Just by me saying the third wheel. Somebody's always in the middle. Somebody always in the center of things, maybe. Maybe they're nosy or just always want to be there with you. Maybe they're your buddy or something. You know how somebody always tag along their friend? Maybe they'll tag along. Maybe this is what she wants to talk about. You know why? Because you know women have a problem with that. Feminists have a problem with that. You know, it's in particularly if the friends in their eyes don't mean them any good, like they're gonna break up your relationship kind of shit. You know, they're gonna cause us to break up before we even get going, because this is just romance, right? This hasn't even gotten to love. I mean, love could be in it, but you know, I don't see anything being tied. But also for some people, this was fortunate for some people. This is fortunate for some people in romance at work. I don't know if it was fortunate for this feminine, because I feel like death is masculine. And he wants the masculine, could be female or male, wants to cut something out, change something. Something's gotten old. It was good at first, but it's something about that third wheel, that tag along. This person is single, which makes sense. They wouldn't be tagging along if they had a mate, right? That would be crazy. Okay. Let's find out the reason. We got the Seven of Swords as the reason. Now, I'm hearing that when it comes to romance at work, you know how you know, even though it hasn't gotten back to you, but you know, it's like something, whoever it is perceives that someone has been talking to you, telling you things, getting back to you, dropping cues and things like that. I think that's the problem with this third wheel. This third wheel, this close person, whoever it is putting stuff in that person's ear. It's kind of like, it reminds me, it reminds me of like, oh, let me cut down the volume real quick. Wonderful. Okay, so this story kind of reminds me, I believe it's Esther in the Bible. And Esther's the king, I think his name was, it wasn't Darius, it starts with an X, Xerxes or something like that. He had a really close friend named Haman. And Haman was influential. That's why I say you got to be careful with a close friend. Hammond was influential, you know, because he could go into his friend's ear and his friend would hear him. He would consider what he had to say until he fucked with Esther. Because his love for Esther outweighed whatever he had for Hammond. And when Hammond was trying to kill her people, he ended up going to the gallows. This kind of like, this is what I'm saying. Like, somebody, you know, your friend got to go to the gallows. They got to go. You know, they interfering and messing shit up. I'm getting shit coming back to me. Shit getting twisted. They influencing you. That's what a really close friend can do. They're very influential, right? You know. So let's find out. Let's dabble a little bit and get a little juice. And let me see what's going on here. Get some clarity here. Get you one clarity. Okay. Dear source. We would like to know when it comes to romance at work. What's going on with this 10 of wheels and this 7 of swords? Why the cutoff? Why does things have to change? Can you clarify it for me? 8 of wands, because it's for some of you, it is travel. You travel together. For whatever, I don't know if you carpool, I don't know if you catch the bus, I don't know how you do it, but you travel together. You know, sometimes you travel like if you in trucking services and things of that nature, you might ride together because you work together, but something is an issue here. It is. And they feel this will solve everything. But they got to figure that out. How is this going to happen? Because we work together. You know what I'm saying? And so if you want to know more about the outcome, you can hit me up in the description box and let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Unified Special Love Edition here at Spearit Vibes Romance at Work. Until the next one, peace and one love.